Hello, Wacom. I know I'm not the only person in the world who is wondering why your drivers by default map the Cintiq to, as you can see, multiple displays. My cursor is on the other screen here, and as I come back across onto my Cintiq 27QHD, you can see the cursor kind of is, it's mapped to all three screens as it says in your website. And then you can see the cursor, there it is over there in the roof. On your website it says it's supposed to do this, and this seems like the dumbest thing in the world. I know many other artists are struggling with this. I can get it to work if I uninstall my NVIDIA drivers and restart my computer. Then it will map to just the Cintiq. And you can see how I have it set up here. I have my Cintiq in the middle. Number 2, it's set to my main display. I have all 3 screens set to extend the desktop to this display. If I disconnect 1 and 3, then the pen works. But as you can see here, when I go to calibrate the pen, notice how the Cintiq isn't being read correctly here. If I uninstall my NVIDIA drivers for whatever reason, I've reached out to NVIDIA and I've also reached out to Wacom, then the Cintiq 27 shows up here and I can calibrate it and it works just fine until I restart my computer, and then I have this same issue again where the cursor goes from one side to the other. And I looked on your website, Wacom, and it says that this is what it's supposed to do, which doesn't make any sense because we artists, we use multiple screens, but you need a screen for reference and something for extra panels or whatever the case is. We're actually using our computers. So please provide a fix for this. I can't seem to get anything to change it. Changing it to this setting and pressing the toggle button on my EK remote apparently does nothing. I've tried programming the button to different buttons to see if maybe the button is broken, but that doesn't seem to have any effect either. It just kind of does this. And I've tried maybe calibrating for certain programs, like in Photoshop, if I maybe try and calibrate for this and then run this. But look, see how it goes blank? I'm running Windows 10, 64-bit. And I know I'm not the only person who has this issue. Running multiple monitors, my Cintiq 20 WSX on this exact same system was able to work. So I'm not sure what the problem is. I don't know if it's maybe that I'm using all display ports for all 3. Maybe if I used one of these monitors on a DVI or HDMI connection, that might solve the issue. I'm not sure. But any help that you could give us would be awesome. Thanks.